All right, everybody, welcome back to ALR as we are ending the season tonight with our great Tier 3 drivers for the final round, round 16 at Brazil. Tonight we have a special guest before the race as we all know, I haven't done any interviews all season because of how crazy my work schedule has been, but we did find time to get our interview with our champion. So everyone say hello to Shabi. How are you doing tonight, sir? So I know it's not the same as interviewing you last week when you were excited when you won. The emotions aren't the same, but what's it feel like to be the first Tier 3 champion in the league's history? Oh, can you go into the party settings and put your voice on allowed to be shared? Because they can't hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now?
So we'll try that again. How's it feel to be the first Tier 3 champion in the league's history?
Didn't you record it so you can play it back? Damn it. Okay. So I was saying, pretty excited really because I didn't expect that when I started the season, having Jim and Shafts pretty strong overall. But then Jim quit, and that opened a door for me to, keep consistency. And Shafts had like a handful of DNFs that helped as well. So yeah, last week, as you said, I was more excited, but still excited overall. I'm trying, to take this race pretty calm and just have fun, really.
So, what do you think about Jim leaving the league? I believe it was 6 races ago, and he's still second in points.
Yeah, that's crazy, but also I was sad. Although that gave me the championship, but he quit it because people are pretty responsible in general when it comes to lobbies and stuff. And I did host for one race because that was right after Jim quit and everything.
Yeah.
And I totally feel what Jim was feeling. It's like, come on, we sent the invites at this time. Just follow the rules. Follow the rules are written also for submissions and everything, so it's fairly simple. But people do not do that, so that's why Jim quit it, which I totally get. But still sad.
Yeah. Yeah, Jim's a good friend of mine. I've known him since like F1 2017, but I was sad to see him go as well. But so we were talking a little earlier in the season, maybe a few weeks ago, and you mentioned that your first goal was to finish off the championship, which you did, and your second goal was to win Brazil, so you could start the season with a win, and you could end the season with a win. How you
Right.
like your chances at Brazil?
Well, it's a track that I like, but I'm not good at it. I don't know if that's compatible, but in this case it is. And also, I haven't had at all time to practice this week. I just got my dry and wet setup, and whatever happens will happen. So I've saw tier 2 was like wet race and wet qualifying, I think, at least most of it. So that can be interesting. I'm not seeing me winning like a lot of chances to do it, but let's try to do top 5 or something like that.
That sounds good. That's what you pretty much did all season. There are a lot of top 5s in there,
Yeah.
and that's what wins you a championship. You don't always have to win the races. Just be near the front.
Yeah. I still have that like bad feeling on Spain, my home Grand Prix, that I got like crushed into the wall by Topher right at the exit. So that was pretty disappointing of him and of everything. So
Yeah, yeah, no. I know what it's like to have a disappointing home race, because as we see the calendar for next season, the finale is my home race, and I hate that track. So, but anyway,
We will see.
So I haven't looked at the standings. I think what you guys 18 ahead for the constructors right now.
Something like that. I haven't looked at them, but sounds about right.
You guys have had a hellacious second half of the season. Just points after points after points for you guys. Well, Williams has stalled since Jim has left. Do you think you guys could wrap it up tonight, or is it going to be too close to call?
I mean, if does well and I keep my average result, I think it's fairly easy to keep. Has been really consistent, and really fast in qualifying. So, if anyone crashes us, that will be more difficult, which is what normally happens. But if everything goes smooth, it should be fairly easy.
Oh, I totally agree. You guys just been rolling. So, how do you feel looking forward to next season? Do you think that you'll be in the Sunday tier again, or do you think you'll bump up and race on Thursdays?
I don't really know because, I had conversations with RDO and he said that I will see. The decision haven't been made, but I wouldn't mind being on either. Sunday is better for me schedule-wise, but I'm not working that many Thursdays, so I may be able to be on 90% of the races, which I think is good. Although if I go up a tier, I'm not trying to get the championship, but I'm trying, to be consistent and try to be on top 5, top 6. It's hard on higher tiers, but it's a good goal to have.
Ermator in the chat just said, it sounds like Carlos Sainz is talking.
I think he has a worse accent than I have, I'm pretty sure.
But unlike Carlos, you guys got the chance at the constructors tonight. Maybe in a couple years he'll get his chance. He's a great driver himself too. So.
So Alonso's coming back, so we will see about that.
That's true. You're gonna have two really good drivers representing your homeland. America's never had any really good drivers grace F1. Scott Speed wasn't great.
Not really. Yeah.
Do you have any last words before we go racing tonight to everybody in the league or anything like that?
Well, I mean, a pleasure to race with a lot of drivers. I have to highlight Taco Logan, Dangerous Dove, the drivers that have been since the beginning have been clean all the way through. I really appreciate that, and it's been great to race with you guys. And for this race, just have fun, be clean, and let's get that constructor championship.
Sounds like a plan, sir.
All right.
Mr. Shabby going for the sweep. He's got the drivers, now he's looking for the constructors. Good luck tonight, sir, and hope you get what you're looking for there.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Let's see, the Reynolds in the championship. Let me take a peek at the standings here. I was getting DM'd by Billy. We were talking about the race we had earlier. Tier 3 standings. In the constructors, Renault is 8th with 91 points. Oh, and I misspoke in that interview. Racing Point is ahead by 25 points, not 18. So Racing Point is leading with 290, Williams with 265, Red Bull 187, Haas 141, Ferrari 136, Alfa Romeo 102, AlphaTauri 94, Renault 91, McLaren 77, and rounding out the grid is Mercedes with 68. How many points before P7? 3. You just have to outscore by 3. Actually, if Renault does really well, they could get up to 6th because they're only 13 behind 11 behind Alfa Romeo. So 6 for Renault to get there. And Billy did say he loves Brazil. He usually has some decent pace at it, but like he said, when we were talking about it privately, Brazil is a track where he gets a couple too many penalties. So if he could keep the penalties under control tonight, Billy could get a podium. I like his chances here. Who's the other Renault? Shabby's got to choose his car. Choose your car, Shabby. Yeah, I know, Bob. Last race of the season. Hello, Rossi. Let me send him a DM. Because here he left the party, so. Next season gonna be fun. Yeah, I see quite a few tracks I enjoy on the next calendar, so I'm looking forward to that. There's a lot of tracks I see that I don't like, so I'm not looking forward to those. I might have to make plans those nights. Hey, I raced 0 AI Logan. Logan. There it is. Shabby's in his car. I try to get all the trophies as fast as I can, so I do 5 lappers in career mode on 0 AI so I can get all the crap unlocked. Yes, I did. I finished P10. I was P5 before I pit. I gambled on a strategy at Baku, trying to go mediums to mediums, hoping there would be a safety car, but after 344 VSCs, we never got the safety car, so I had to go mediums to hards and kind of ruined my race. P7. Oh, that's Billy. For some reason, I thought that was Billy's friend. A rainy race? That's always a chance at Brazil. We had a wet race. Oh, yeah, let's talk about the Tier 2 race on Thursday. We started on inters. It said it was supposed to rain all the way to the last box. We get to lap 18, a safety car comes out. The leader pits for inters. Everybody else on the grid pits for mediums. Because it stopped raining, but the track was still wet. The leader used his head. The rest of us, we kind of want to go back in time and redo that decision. He was 10 seconds a lap faster than everybody. And he lapped the whole field. He lapped me twice. A hell of a drive from Mr. Bambino. It's probably one of the... I mean, I haven't been part of this league long, but that's got to be one of the most impressive drives in the league's history. So, fair... And there it is. It sounds like it's raining. Or is that just people clapping? That's pretty dark out there. Rain at the end. Hello, Sasha. Rain in the end. Brazil is a pretty tricky track when it does rain. A little slippery out there. We got 16 cars here tonight for the final race of the season, which is not really a bad number, because usually when you get to the end of the season, people just don't care anymore. So 16 is not a bad number. Looks like... oh, God. I don't ever remember commentating over this person before. Valniel? Rain at the... Actually, since Ermayer has been the host, I believe this is the first race where there's going to be rain. Yeah, Urminator's done this track quite a bit lately. I'm sleepy. Pulled a 12-hour shift last night. And then I came home, had my league race, had a little snack. Now it's time for this. And then I'll go to bed and go to work again. So, Val Nial on his mediums will... Wait, is that... Yeah, he's on his mediums. We'll start the first qualifying lap of the session. Val Nial. Yeah, I know. My pronunciation's bad, and I always feel bad about it because I hate when people say my name wrong. Looking like a pretty tight lap so far. The windy section in the middle sector. Almost everybody's out on track. And it's a pretty small track, too, so there might be a little... Oh, no! And that is where I spend all the time when I try to do no traction at this track. Oh, it was DK Gamer. I was trying to figure out who the Haas was. A 108.9. 108.0 from Chris. Chris has shown this season he has some decent pace. Doesn't always have the luck to go with it. As the Racing Point boys go 1-2. That's all they really need to do. They have a 25-point lead, so they needs one guy to win. And the other guy needs to outscore the other two guys. I mean, it would be nice to see Dove win a race. He's been pretty consistent, and he's had a lot of bad luck throughout the season with people hitting him under safety cars and stuff. I'd like to see Dove win a race. 6.7 was pole in Tier 1. Jesus Christ. I think my time trial is like a 7.9. Wait, why am I still on Shaps? My bad. Go on Lasso. Lasso is a driver we all know who has the pace to win races, as he has won 3, if I'm not mistaken. And shall he be in this tier again next season? I would think with him being able to do the full season, I would think he'd be one of the championship favorites. Because he started, I want to say like race 9. He started about halfway. Race 8 or race 9 he started. And he immediately won when he first came in. So I think he could be a title contender next season, given the full schedule. And Lasso will come up to the line. Looks like it's going to be a 7.9. And that will be good enough for third. Jeez. Yeah, 4th through 6th is about a 10th and a half. A little more than that. PSGO F11. Well, Black Phoenix is too fast for F11, to be fair. His qualifying times were outrageous. His race pace wasn't the greatest, but he did enough to win a championship. 7.3. I mean, to be fair, Rossi, you're comparing tier 1 to the bottom tier. No offense to our drivers here in the bottom tier, but that's like trying to compare Blizzard to me. The only thing we have in common is we're both named Matt. Eli will start his lap. Oh, McLaren, get out of the way! McLaren! Oh, no. Hopefully that didn't ruin his lap too much. I don't think he even realized. I don't know, I feel like Mexico is a track where it's easy for everybody to be quick at, you know what I mean? It's kind of like Austria. It's like either you're quick or you're not. It's as Oswaldo has DNF. Interesting spots. Oh, okay. You know what? That's actually not an interesting spot. I could see why you DNF'd there. That curb on the outside spits you back out to the left. So Eli goes with an 8-9. And there's quite a bit of cars within a tenth of each other in that group of the grid. That's a great camera. I actually like that. I wish it was on the other side tire, but... Reminds me of NASCAR where they have the cameras on random dumb parts of the car. It's like, oh, here, this is what the brakes look like. Like, okay. Whoops. So Katuke will come up to the line with a 9.4 as he improves by a tenth. Let's see what Bob's up to over here. Oh, he's invalid. Turns 1, 2, and 3 are quite tricky. Quite tricky. Let's go see... Take a look at Chris as he had the original pole lap. It says he's down on this time currently. But plenty of track to go here. Usually people pick up a lot of time coming out of this final corner here. Uh-oh. Sounds like Oswaldo hit Logan. Hey, don't make fun of your teammate. You want to talk about teammates? My teammate took off my wing at Baku today in my race. I moved over to let him pass and he drove straight into my car. Which makes three consecutive seasons in that league I've been damaged by my teammate. Terminator with exactly 7.5. That's great. I remember I was watching qualifying in PSGL last season. Since, I never qualify, and Morris and Cablo spun each other at Britain, trying to give each other a slipstream. And Chaps will go third. What a great camera angle. Doesn't even show him across the line. Well, we're back to a 1-2 of the racing points. Chris is in third. Logan on outlap. Where are you, Logan? He's coming through sector 2 now, so he'll be starting a lap soon. Oh. DK Gamer starting a lap. So we'll take a peek at it. Yes, that was a very good lap, Terminator. Who the hell's kind of 1, 2, and 3 over? Oh, Steven's retired. I'll go on board a little bit here. Get a POV version of Brazil. As you see the blimp flying overhead. Or it looks like a blimp, at least. Could be a giant balloon. Oh, that's where Steven is. So everybody in the chat who has been here for most of the season, as this is the last race of the season, what has been your favorite race that we've had? I know for me, I'm glad that I fixed that technical issue I kept having at the beginning of the season, where I actually had to post the races after the fact. A 7/10 improvement from DK Gamer, and he'll go to an 8.2. Not a bad lap. Mr. DK Gamer, who claims he has no pace in the Discord all the time. That seems pretty pacey to me, sir. Shabby with purple second sector as he's coming around the final corner. Will he get a toe off this car in front of him? He's going to be too far back, I think. Shabby to the line. What's it going to be? 7 point what? 4. That's pole. As it's a pissing contest for the racing points. Terminator better hope he could beat that lap since he's done 3 laps on those tires. His brakes aren't working. That sounds familiar. I've seen a lot of drivers complaining about the brakes not working lately. Blue Jean was one of them. He fixed his issue though. I think he said he had something was loose on the inside. He tightened up and it fixed it. You remember? Yes, that was a very good race. Very good race. Unfortunate that you got that penalty there, but you guys put on a show that day. And Bob to the line, 8.6. Almost everybody's in the pits, or going back to the pits, so we'll just ride it along with Bob here. I think Spa was my favorite race, because I remember having a 3 wide moment on the last lap of the race. That was pretty cool to see. Everybody kept it clean. Yeah, I thought you were going to win it that day, Logan. Actually, weren't you first at one point? And I made a comment like, oh, Logan wins the race. And you said in the stream chat, look again. And I never saw the guy that passed you on the penalties. Terminator's going to go for pole with no brakes. I mean, to be fair, it will make the car faster if you don't have brakes on it. Actually, you know what? Vietnam was my favorite race because you had that one guy that claimed he didn't crash on purpose. It was clear as day. I'll board with Eli here. I see he navigates the tricky section of the track. I remember the last time I did a league where Brazil was the final race of the season. I got a podium. And the commentator was so surprised he started squealing like a woman. I actually ran out of fuel coming to the line. I could have finished second, but I got third. Eli coming to the line. If he does improve, or he won't, I don't think he'll have enough time to come back out though either. I was going to say, if he improves, it's going to be in the 7s, obviously, since he's at 8.00 already. Lasso will start his lap. Actually, I think this is the first league in a long time where I actually commentated every race of a season without missing one. I'll go back to this camera. Get a nice wide view of that Alfa Romeo. He's about to enter Sector 3 momentarily. He is up by almost 3/10. That would be good enough for a 7.6. That would put him third currently. Let's see how much time he gains in the final long, windy... That actually makes no sense. I was going to say the long, windy straight. 7.6. And that will put him third, as predicted. Erminator has invalidated, so he's going to have to start on 3-lap old softs. Unless he can make it to the line in time. Yeah, Shabby won the championship already. Racing Point is going for... Ooh. Erminator might get a penalty for that. He reset the track and screwed up whoever that was. You lagged out. I sent you another invite just in case. Alright, and Billy is invalidated as well, but Billy got up to 4th, so very nice lap from Billy. Just gotta wait for Billy to make it to the line and to have the other two guys... Oh, there you go, that works too. Nobody else on track, so that retirement on track will not harm anybody. So fair play. Okay then. So it's a Racing Point 1-2. Shabby on pole, where he started the season with a win, and he's ending the season with a pole. Erminator in 2nd, Lazo in 3rd, Billy in 4th, Shabs in 5th, Chris in 6th, Alupalu in 7th, Eli in 8th, Logan in 9th, DK Gamer in 10th, and then Bob, Vile, Dove, Katuke, Steven, and Oswaldo will run out the grid. Turkey. Speaking of Turkey, it's perfect timing for the end of the season. Thursday this week is American Thanksgiving. So even if we were still racing, I would be too busy to race this week. American Thanksgiving Thursday, Black Friday on Friday, Cyber Monday on Monday. Everybody's favorite weekend of the year. Hopefully there's some possible way to buy a PS5 for Black Friday. If not, I'll just keep waiting. Who's staying out on dry tires when it rains? Everybody in Tier 2 except the leader. I can't believe I did that too. I was in a race at Monza. Actually, Billy and I were in that race. Billy stayed out on inters. I stayed out on inters with 4 other guys. Everybody else pit for softs with a 2-lap shootout. Billy won the race and I finished 5th. And everybody on softs finished like 20 seconds behind us. Yes, yes you do, Booma. Yes you do. You were there. I remember being in the party. Everyone's like, yeah, go to softs, go to softs. I'm like, I'm staying on the track. So, tires, we got Steven on the softs, everybody else outside the top 10 on the mediums. I usually do 13 and 23 here when I do it. But Erminator is at a disadvantage as he's starting on 3-lap-old tires. So he might have to go soft to hards, actually. Who took your seat? Nobody. So I remember right, you're the other Mercedes, correct, Mike? So there's only one Mercedes on the grid tonight. Well, that's a good thing. Nobody took your seat. That means they can't pee in your seat. Where's my iced tea? I have a feeling this is going to be the best race of the season. Top that tier 2. Oh wait, I drive in tier 2. It's alright, Mike. It's the last race of the season. It's time to get that practice in. Get going again in 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it is. And I'm pretty sure it's safe to say I'll be commentating the Sunday division again next season. So I will be here for whoever stays in the Sundays. Some people might move around. You never know. There's been a lot more signups. Who knows? Aero, Booma, Blue Jean, the rest of the admins, they're going to have some work to do replacing everybody. And I'm sure they will do a great job because, like this season, the qualifying's been pretty damn close. I hear lights, I don't see them. Lights out and away we go, apparently. As Racing Points will cover off the 1-2. Haas on the outside. Oh, a little contact there, but... Wait, that was a... That looked like a Haas from far away. Erminator goes defensive, and we'll hold off. Billy's up to 5th. Oh, a little contact there, a little wheel banging. Nothing wrong with that. Big dive from the McLaren there. I love they brought that feature back. This was my favorite thing on F1 2017 was looking behind for a battle. Yes, more of mine. You're stuck with me, Mike. You're stuck with me. Billy's looking like he's got a run on Shabs here, but I don't think he'll get there in time. Oh, no. That was weird. Shabs is ghosted, but Billy hit him like he was solid. Actually, everybody's ghosted for Billy. Or on board with Billy. Erminator around the outside of his teammate. Guys, you kind of want to bring both cars home in one piece if you want the constructors. Make Merck proud so I can join McLaren. Stevens already in the pits. As he has gone to the hards. Erminator will most likely get fast lap at race here since he's gone from 2nd to 1st. Does Billy have damage? Because he did hit that car somehow that was ghosted. It made solid contact. It looks like all his wings there. Yeah, he's fine. Well, if they do it like they did last season, Mike, I know you joined a little later, if I'm not mistaken. What they do is first come, first serve, everyone chooses their car. So just make sure you're available on that day and hop in the McLaren. Everybody knows I only do racing points, so if somebody touches my racing point seat, we're going to have a fight. Well, if Shabs crashes out, Jim will be qualifying for the Race of Champions, and he hasn't raced in 2 months. His last one gets the fastest lap race. I mean, Shabby's already in the Race of Champions. Wait, how are you guys doing the Race of Champions? You doing like 5 drivers from Tier 1, 5 from Tier 2, 5 from Tier 3, and 5 from Sprint League? Is that how you doing it? Hey, it's like the first time since the update came out where I could see what the penalty did. Oh, is that all it does? It just puts a stupid symbol next to them to say they have a penalty? Well, that doesn't help. I would like to know how many they have, and that's a little wide from Steven there. I do like it when you're driving now that it actually puts it up in the top corner so you don't have to keep asking, car in front? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Car in front, Jeff. Yeah, I was in a party. I heard he held you up. So that's 17 drivers. 3 wildcards? Oh wait, that's 13. Wildcards, yeah. And who's going to be commentating that? Penalty for Shabs. So I'm pretty sure Erminator is going to sneak up into the threshold. So he can't commentate. Really? I could do the Race of Champions unlike in PSGL where I did the most comms out of anybody for 3 years and they still didn't give me a damn Race of Champions? I was doing comms 4 nights a week for that damn league and they never gave me a Race of Champions. They'd rather give it to somebody that makes animal noises while he's commentating. Billy's still ghosted for me here. Alright, well, I'll do it. I assume it's going to be on a Sunday. Oh shit, who's that? That's Shabs. Oh, somebody just plowed into the back of Shabs. And that's Bob. I swear Bob has like the worst luck. He always finds a way to hit somebody that spun. I mean, it's not really funny, but it is kind of in a ha-ha way. He just said the other commentators are on the bubble of making the cut. Bob's got the DRS, looking for that final points position. But Shab's got some serious straight line speed. Oh, so with these stupid symbols next to the drivers now saying they have penalties, It must look hilarious every race I'm in where all 16 drivers got a penalty except me. Every week. Hey, what can I say? We all know Dan's an aggressive defender, so if you're behind him, you're going to have to work for it. I was behind Dan once, and I passed him easy as pie. Because I was ghosted, being a lap down, and I drove through him on my fresh softs. Some great racing here between Billy and Alapalu. Yellow sector 2 and 3, is that Steven again? Steven's been left by the whole field, apparently. Yeah, make sure you link that to me if you tweet it, because I'm working another long shift tonight. That's a little wide there from Billy. Let's see what Shabby could do with Lasso over here, as we have 6 drivers currently with penalties. Ooh, will Shabby have the run? He's got the run, not enough time to make the move though. Go back to Billy here as he's still fighting Elupalu. They seem to be evenly matched on pace. Well, yeah. Well, I know that, Puma. I just figured if it gets tweeted, I might not see it because I'll be working. So just throw the link somewhere. Or actually, it posts in the Discord itself anyway. So I'll have to pay attention for it. Billy's gonna try around the outside as they head up the line. As Vile looks like he had a little mistake down there. But he's back to going again. As Billy will get the job done. But Elupalu now has the DRS. Billy actually smartly goes in the middle of the track. That's the best way to defend on that straight. Just park it in the middle of the track. There's no room to go on either side. Take a look from Eli's point of view is all 3 cars are within half a second of each other. It's going to be interesting to see what lap Erminator pits on, since he did do 3 laps in qualifying on those tires. So technically he should be pitting on this lap. Oh, Oswaldo's gotten by Dove. That's for the 11th position. And Dove with a rare penalty. Most of his penalties are the ones where he gets slammed from behind under a safety car. So, does Erminator pit this lap? No. What? He just said fastest lap of the race on 14 lap old softs. And speeding for DK Gamer. And Dove will pit as well. Yellow in Sector 1. Ah, Avile has said, that's enough for me, sir. And he has retired from the race. Erminator pits to the hearts. Technically, the mediums would make it through yet. But that's okay. We won't tell him. He could just hear me on the stream. And Eli with a big run. And he will get the position done as the Ferrari will pass the Mercedes. Which doesn't happen too often these days in real life. So you gotta cherish the moment when you see it. So Terminators come out in 10th. Oh, wait, did I already ask if it was going to be a 100% race? For the Race of Champions? I can't remember. So Chris inherits the lead. Okay. Alright, so it's a 100% race. I assume it's going to be on a Sunday, because that would make sense. Oh wait, no, you said it was going to be on a Thursday. See if I can find a way to get that night off from work. Because if I do a 100% race commentary, that's going to end at like almost 6 o'clock, and I go to work at 10 o'clock. So. Terminator's about 4 seconds ahead of Lazo. Everybody's on hard. Why is everybody pinned for hards? You could take the mediums to the end from here. Oh, yeah, Logan went with the mediums. DK Gamer went to the softs, so I guess he's two-stopping. Yep, there's my weekly internet is not sufficient, but somehow I never get kicked out. Yeah. Same crap every week. December 3rd. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. I can't. I wouldn't get a night off that week anyway because somebody's on vacation. Because, you know, somebody goes on vacation and just rub a little mat on it. He'll work 6 days, no problem. Oh no! That's 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row that Shabby and Lasso have come to contact. And Bob is retired. Where's Bob? It's a safety car. There you go. Everybody could pit from mediums and make it to the end. That is a great safety car for Billy, actually. Because he could slap on those mediums now. He's good to go. And it'll be a discounted pit stop. But dude, the Racing Point guys pit. And he's in. Will the Racing Points follow? Actually, I think they might, because Shabby backed off of Erminator like he's going to pit. They both stay out. Interesting call. Why is nobody going in for fresh mediums? Billy will come out in, it looks like, 5th. It's going to be 4th. Oh, yeah. That's the safety car. I was thinking it was somebody else. Rain. Oh, I forgot about the rain. Yeah, I forgot to. Oh, so people should go out to softs. Actually, that would have been the good call. Go to softs, pass the 3 guys in front of you, and then when it's time for rain, you're in the lead for the inters. But, you know, the guy talking is the guy that put mediums on when the track was soaked on Thursday, so. Yeah, it's going to be one more lap. Because 2 at the back there, I got to catch up. Actually, that safety car really helps out with dangerous stuff. That nice camera angle, everybody on the straight. Ah, Williams is sponsored by Lavazza, huh? Yeah, we got a whole bunch of boxes of that in the other night at my job. I've never tried their coffee yet. Oh, Dove. And Shabs and DK Gamer. Teammates. Teammates collide and break wings. Looks like one more lap. Yeah, it looks like we're going one more lap, as not everybody is caught up. It's starting to get foggy/hazy out there. And we'll get a wing change here from Mr. Gamer. And he's serving a 5-second. Oh, he's serving a stop go now, yeah. I don't understand how the car in front gets the 5-second penalty, not the car behind. Currently, fast lap is Erminator. Oh. There you go. Now we know how many seconds everybody has. And we're going back racing. As Billy's up in the third. Actually, I'm impressed that Billy only has 3 seconds of penalties this late in the race. Oh no, big crash! And Dove is out. That means that Racing Point has won the Constructors. See, it's a good addition, but people want to see what tires they're on, too. So it's kind of, flip back and forth every so often, so it reminds everybody. And Oswaldo looking at the outside. Shabs. Well, hold on for now. Oh, Shabs is wide. A little contact from Oswaldo there. Nothing malicious, though. Yellow in Sector 1, it appears that Eli has said, I'm going to go take a nap. Well, take a peek at Billy here, as he's going to have DRS. It is getting dark out there. What lap will the rain come, and what lap will the track be wet? Billy, fastest lap of the race, 9.7. Okay, Billy didn't even cut that corner. Dumbass game. Yeah, Lasso is a pretty clean driver, and he's pretty damn fast, too. And it's good to see him back up to fourth after he had that spin with Shabby. And Shabby's a pretty clean driver too. It's just unfortunate that 2 weeks in a row they come together. So 10 cars remain. 7 have penalties. Eight of them have penalties. And there's the rain. I just saw it drop. Lasso battling with Chris as Chris will get into 4th. Lasso will have the DRS. And a lot of straight line speed. And back into 4th he'll go. I was talking to Billy earlier in the week, and he was talking about how he's changed the way he's driven to a more patient, like, carefree style instead of trying to, like, always go for it and, you know, try to make the results happen. And he's letting the results come to him now, and he's been doing a lot better lately, so. Sometimes when you're struggling, you just need a different mindset, as Chris has now gone off. And Williams is definitely done for the constructors. Williams needed to win the race and have the other driver outscore the 2 racing points. That's like the slowest rain ever. Actually, if I'm reading these penalties right, Logan and Oswaldo would be on the podium. That rain is slow. Ooh, a little close there from Billy. So this time by, there will be 10 laps to go. Everyone. Oh no, Billy! Save it! Save it! Save it! Good control, Billy. Good control. There might be getting to that point where neither tire is the best tire. It's just blah. Not quite dries, not quite enters yet. Ooh. Well, what sucks for Shabby, he's going to have to serve a 5-second penalty when he pits for inters, if they pit. Which I assume they will at some point. Oswaldo going to try the outside on Lasso. Very nice move from Oswaldo in the wet. Ooh, loses the back end a bit there. Who's going to be the first car to come in to be the guinea pig? Looks like it's Terminator. Everybody's in. Unfortunately for Shep. Oh, wow. Somehow Lasso passed Oswaldo in the pits. How bad is Shabby struggling? Because he's going to lose a lot of time to everybody pitting for inters now. Plus the 5-second. Probably would have lost less time double stacking. Oh, Chris stayed out in the mediums too? Oh, geez. DK Gamer speeds into the pits. So serve a 5-second and gain a 5-second. Alright, into the pits for Shabby. Erminator gained 4 seconds that sector on him. Oh no, Shabby. Oh no. Are you trying to go to the end, sir? Terminator's already gained 6 seconds. The inters are the tire. Chris is into the pits. Ermita's still the only car on track with no penalties. Shabby must pit this lap. In one lap, Ermater's gained 15 seconds on Shabby. He stays out for another lap. Just be careful not to run your teammate over. Oh, Billy runs into the back of Shabby. And Billy will get into second. And Erminator picks up a penalty. But he still has a 3-second buffer on Billy. Billy did mention that his favorite race of the season was at Zandvoort, where him and Ermater battled it out for the win. Well, here it is. They could do it part 2 at Brazil. Shabby's lost 21 seconds to Ermater in 2 laps. And Billy gets another penalty. So it pretty much Ermater Shabby pits 3 laps too late. So he serves as 5, so I should knock him down to 3. Yep. So there's 4 laps to go. Everybody on the grid has a penalty. Got 2 close battles, but there's no DRS to assist the battles. Oh no! Save it, save it, save it, save it! Oh. Oh, Shabby's. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shelby was looking for the 2-for-1 special, but the deal was closed with the yellow flag out. So 2 laps to go. Here comes the Terminator to take the white flag for the final time of the season. One lap to go. And Billy will pick up his 12 seconds of penalties. Him and Shabs will be on par. He's coming through Sector 2 for the final time. Very tricky section of the racetrack to be at while it's raining. Around the final quarter for the final time, Terminator will clinch the Constructors' title for him and Shabby with the victory. Well done, Terminator. Second win of the season. Shabs will finish third, but I believe he'll be fourth. Yep. Logan to the line. Can he get fourth? No, just misses. Shabby will be sixth. Oh, sorry. Third win for Terminator. And P2 in the driver. So not only do they win the Constructors, Racing Point finishes first and second in the title. Here comes DK Gamer. He's had a rough go at it this season, but he keeps practicing and practicing. And the practice will pay off as he will come home with 2 points tonight. That's just like I did in Tier 2 on Thursday. In the Haas myself, 2 points. So not a bad result at all. Oswaldo driver today, did he not DNF? Oh look, it's sunny magically again. Could have sworn I saw. Yeah, Oswaldo DNF'd. This game's stupid. Not one driver without a penalty. Erminator with his 2 pit stops, starting from second, winning his 2nd race in a row, finishing 2nd in the driver's standings. All the 2s are wild for Erminator today. Billy in 2nd, as predicted before the race that he has good pace at this track if he limited the penalties, and the penalties did cost him 9 seconds there on the lead. But very well done from Billy nonetheless. 2nd place. Lasso, another strong run from him. Had an unfortunate spin with Shabby earlier in the race. Who knows how much time that really lost him in the grand scheme of things. But a nice podium. Shabs in 4th. Logan in 5th. Shabby, our champion, in 6th. Chris will be 7th. Katuke in 8th. DK Gamer in 9th. And Oswaldo will still get his 1 point for 10th as he did complete 90% of the race. So that has been that for ALR Tier 3. There's many rumors going on about ALR for next season, driver placements, number of tiers, and everything. And if you want that info, everyone go follow their Twitter and stay in tune to what the league has to say over the next few weeks before we start up again. How many tiers will we have? How many drivers will we have? People keep signing up. The league is expanding. It's good to see. So, as for Matt/Ice Demon, this has been Tier 3 for this season. I will see you next season on Sundays, wherever tier that may be. Everyone take care and stay safe, and see you soon.